If you're feeling a little stiff, tired, hungry, or sore, welcome to the club. What I want to talk to you about today is 6 simple steps that you can use to stay on top of your physical health as a bike courier. Now the first step is simple, and I think that that's why most people ignore it. Getting a little bit of dynamic stretching and yoga in your routine will massively affect the health of your knees, your joints, and the muscles that you're using to bike. I'd start off with a little bit of dynamic stretching right before your ride and finish off with a 15-minute yoga cool down. Once you start experiencing the benefits of adding these 2 simple changes to your routine, what you can do is then add a little bit more yoga by joining a local studio and going for, I would suggest, a minimum of one hour class a week. One of the most common issues that new bike couriers have is they start to experience knee pain. Besides stretching and yoga, one of the most common solutions to this is making sure that your seat post is properly set up. Now, I'm going to link in the description a video from GCN that describes the whole process in properly fitting a bike for yourself, but the biggest thing is making sure that the height of it is good so that at the bottom of your stroke, if you use your heel, your knee is just locked. So anything above that is too far from the pedal, and everything below that is going to be an issue. And the reason is that if it's too high or too low, you're not getting a full range of motion as you pedal, and that's putting too much pressure on one part of the knee and not the rest. And you're going to result in knee pain. A lot of people that start out as bike couriers start realizing that their appetite grows ginormously. The automatic result of that is to start eating everything around you, but it's important to keep a balanced diet, and the secret to do that is to focus on the things that you have trouble eating, those things that are missing from your regular diet. If you focus on those things 100%, everything else that you already eat will come naturally in your diet, so you'll have a balanced diet as a result of it. The 4th step to maintaining proper physical health as a bike courier is making sure you get enough rest. Now, that can be making sure you get your 8 hours of sleep or finding out exactly how many hours you need every night. It can be breaks between your 2 shifts for a lunch and a dinner shift. That can be breaks off a week at a time. It's really important to make sure that you don't overwork yourself. I've broken down my body many times, and now I've finally come to the realization that it's really important for me to realize when I'm getting to that limit of pushing myself too far. And when that happens, you need to come back and take a little bit of rest so that you don't burn out and you're able to go fast and do the job as efficiently as possible. Step number 5 is having the proper snacks with you on the road. Making sure that you have protein bars, an apple, a sandwich, stuff like that to make sure that you have your energy when it starts to dip in the 3 or 4 hour rides is super important to being able to keep up your energy, keep up your speed, and keep up your efficiency between the orders. The 6th and final step is making sure that you're staying hydrated. A couple ways that I do it is I carry a bottle on my bike or I have a camel pack. I highly recommend the camel pack over the bottle because the bottle you're going to either have to take with you or risk getting stolen when you're in the restaurant or at the drop-off, whereas the camel pack is in your backpack and wherever you go it goes with you. You also want to find a balance between how much you want to drink. Too much and you're going to be pissing every time you stop at a restaurant, and that takes time, and too little and you're going to end up super dehydrated with dry eyes, dry lips, and dry mouth by the end of your shift. So on a final note, although you might not want to start doing all of these things tomorrow, what I would recommend you do is rate yourself from 1 to 10 on each of these 6 different things and see where you're the lowest. Take that and work on that for a day, a week, a month, until it grows better than the other ones, and then start from the lowest from there. As always, ride hard and ride safe.